Okay, today we're going to be focusing on different types of angles. And these are very important with doing math, with doing engineering, and learning even 3D modeling. As well as even in, you're going to need to use different types of angles in astronomy to calculate the distance of objects as well as stars in the sky. The first type of angle we are going to learn is an acute angle. An acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. So this angle here, this is about 30-degree angle. Okay, this would be considered an acute angle because it is less than 90 degrees. So if we look on the protractor, when we're using the protractor, it would be an angle from all the way up until 89 degrees. It would be an acute angle. A right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degrees. Now we can see this on the protractor as we move the arm of the protractor up. We'll see that this reaches 90 degrees. So when we're measuring, we're actually measuring, we're putting the protractor onto the vertex that we would like to measure. And then we're measuring from the first arm here to the second arm. These lines are considered arms. So we will measure this distance, this angle from the arm to the second arm. An obtuse angle is an angle that is greater than, but less than, 180 degrees. We align our protractor with the vertex of the two arms. This is where the arms meet. I will now align the protractor. And I'll take the arm of the protractor and I will adjust it so it measures this angle. This angle from the first arm to the second arm here, this is 138 degrees. This is considered an obtuse angle. Anything that is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. With a straight angle, we are going to align the protractor between the two arms right on the vertex. And we'll take the arm of the protractor and we will align it. As you can see, when a line is a straight line, this angle is straight, this is considered 180 degrees. This is considered a straight angle. The next angle is a reflex angle. Now it is important to notice at which way you are measuring. As we are starting off with this first arm over here, okay, and then we are going to measure the angle from the first arm all the way to the second arm. This would be considered a reflex angle. It is more than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. An angle that is a full rotation is when you're measuring the angle that goes all the way around. This is all the way around 360 degrees to get a full rotation. Also, we start looking at and labeling angles, there are two ways to label angles. The first way, we can start by labeling the first angle A. We can label the next angle B. And the third angle, we can label the third angle as being C. The more common way to label angles in the mathematical notations is to use Greek symbols or Greek letters. These symbols, these letters actually represent constants, special functions, and variables. In this case, for example, we could, instead of using A for the first vertex, we can label it with alpha. And instead of using the letter B, we can use the Greek letter beta. And instead of using the letter C, we can use the Greek letter gamma. So these Greek letters, all they represent is these vertexes. So alpha would represent this vertex here. Beta would represent this vertex here where the two arms meet. And gamma would represent this vertex here, where these two arms meet. With math, and we're using Greek letters, we can also use the Greek letter theta, which is used to describe the focus angle. And here are some examples of pictures, uses of using this Greek symbol, or this Greek letter of theta. There. Okay. Let's go down more. You'll see another example. All this represents is the particular angle that you are focusing on.